Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr, and it's time for the Monday morning podcast for Monday, June 4th, 2018. What's going on? How are you? How you doing, laddie? I'm in Dublin, Ireland. I've been on a fucking plane for I don't know how long. We left LAX and we were supposed to leave in the afternoon, and then there was some problem with the hydraulics. They backed the fucking thing up. They pulled it forward. They backed it up. They pulled it forward. 2.5 hours later, we finally left, which is all good because, as Don Rickles says in Casino, rather, it's better down here than, up there, right? So I was just sitting on the fucking plane, and they didn't give us any food. They got a little cup of water. That was it. 2.5 hour delay, nothing. No food, no drinks or anything. And all I was thinking, I was on Air France there. I was like, oh, this is how these fucking people stay so skinny. They just leave you on there. They don't feed you nothing. So anyways, but I kept my mind occupied. I was transcribing a Pantera song. I get into shit, I fucking eats up all the time. Rather than sitting there, I either do that or I play solitaire on my phone. I had somebody get me a deck of cards. They're like, you can just get an app for that. I'm like, that is really a lot easier, isn't it? Plus, I feel you win a lot more with the app, because it wants you to keep playing. Where a deck of cards, they don't give a shit. They're just one and done. They got your money. They're done. That fucking solitaire game, though, don't get it. Don't get it because they got like 50 fucking ads. Every time they shuffle the cards, every time you win a game, every time you move your hand, they got like another ad. They put the X in a different spot every time. If you don't really hit the X, then it goes to another fucking page. So somebody gets credit for a look, a viewing, a click. I don't know. I don't pretend to understand these things. So anyways, this podcast is going to be all over the place. I'm going to tell you that right now because I was debating whether or not to do it before I left, and I was like, well, don't do it before you leave. It'd be more exciting if people hear you talk to yourself in a different country. That'll add a new fucking flavor. They gave me this crazy room. Oh, shit, my room service. Hang on a second. Jesus Christ. All right, I just ate my fucking room service, and I put on the news over here. It's just like the news back home. All depressing shit. Guy got caught with a gun, though, but this is the difference between the U.S. and Ireland. It was a .38 Smith & Wesson with 5 rounds of ammunition. When they said what kind of gun it was and how much ammunition was there, I almost went, aww. How fucking hilarious is that? Yeah, nothing but gloom and doom.
31 people were killed today when a tractor went off its fucking rails in a herd. A fucking volcano erupted down in Guatemala and
It's, great accents and everything, but just all depressing shit.
A grandmother was laid to rest today when she was found half-eaten by her cat. There for a weekend of Irish stew.
Sorry, I'm fucking punch drunk. I fucking just ordered this shit. Ordered BLT, not the most healthiest thing. There was no bacon in it. It's that rest of the world bacon, where it looks like ham, but it has the consistency of fucking lard. It was delicious. And I ordered this side salad. I specifically said side salad, no fucking potatoes, right? And they still brought me French fries. I have the side salad, but you know how it is. If you see fucking French fries sitting there and there's a salad, right? The salad, that's the plain Jane girl next door. You want to fuck that big-titted whore up the street, right?
You're going to go after that cup of potatoes.
Some fucking mayonnaise. Mayonnaise over here. You can't have the ketchup over here. Although they brought up some Heinz. European ketchup sucks. It's all natural. Their yogurt sucks. It's also all natural. I can't even get through a cup of it. All right? If I'm not got at least 4 cups of sugar and an 8-ounce thing of yogurt, that's not yogurt to me.
A 31-year-old was found with a little weeded up pistol with 5 rounds of ammunition. The town was so shaken up, they took the night off to go out and go drink. This has been the Irish news.
Anyways, where the fuck am I here? I'm in Dublin. Why did I just write Berlin as my password? Fucking idiot. I really am dumb. Why do you guys listen to this? I mean, I appreciate that you listen to it, but I really question you sometimes. Greatest thing about Ireland, by the way, is going through customs. Now, granted, I look like a fucking leprechaun, you know, an older one. Who's kidding who? A bald. All right, I look like a leprechaun's uncle, okay? They just let you in. No work papers, no nothing. The guy's like, what are you doing here, laddie? And I was like, I'm doing a show. All by yourself? I was like, yep. And he's like, all right, have a good one. Stamp. Welcome to the country, you know? The other place you go to, you get that fucking guy who looks like he's in the Born Identity, looking you up and down, and you just start thinking, why? You're making me feel like I have drugs in my ass right now. You know, like I'm a mule. Anyways, so I'm here. God damn it. Hang on a second. All right, sorry. A little congested from the goddamn flight. You know, sleeping in that recliner. Whenever you fall asleep on an airplane, you're always like, this is what must be what it's like to be in a loveless marriage. You know, where you just don't want to go upstairs because your wife's in bed and you just watch TV till you fall asleep and you're just laying there in that fucking lazy boy, you know? Or you've been married so long that like, I don't want to go up the stairs. You just sleep right on the couch. Doing that shit all night. I actually had a dream I couldn't fucking breathe. I had that dream. I don't know. I don't do well on airplanes. I watched the 250 greatest goals in soccer. And, you know, there was some nice ones. There was some pretty pedestrian ones, but I think it was also because it's so fucking hard to score. And you also said the top 250? 250. Like, who has the fucking time to... I'm glad somebody did it. It took like... It was the perfect soccer highlight reel for an American. I got to sit there for like 24 minutes and watch nothing but goals. You know? I bet goalies hate that fucking highlight reel. It's like a fucking snuff film to them. You know what's great I have noticed about soccer is when you score and you blast it by the goalie high on either side, they jump out of the water like a fucking swordfish. It looks like, you know? Not out of the water. They jump up like a swordfish coming out of the water. And what's amazing is rather than just jumping up and fucking trying to block it, they always have to turn around and watch it go in the net. You know? It's like the Matrix. Don't you think you could jump a little higher if you weren't so goddamn concerned? You know where the fuck it's going. If it got by you, you know where it is. You know? You can hear the crowd. You fucking piece of shit, right? You know it went in. They're always fucking looking. It's goddamn soccer goalies. They're a nosy group of people. I missed it. Where's it going? Right, in the back of the net. You know, I didn't even look. Are there like safety nets or anything behind? Has anybody ever died? Somebody blasts the ball, misses the net, and then hits some fucking kid in the face. That's the only thing that was missing from the Irish news.
Oh, wee little laddie went down to the pitch. Took a fucking soccer ball to the old noggin. He'll be laid to rest. 6:30 tomorrow morning.
That'd be a really early fucking funeral.
Get it over with. We're all fucking pasty over here. The only thing worse than burying your son after he got hit in the face on the pitch is getting a fucking sunburn. My accent, I can't do the Irish accent. My wife reminded me of that guy that met me at the airport.
when I was in Scotland. Remember that story? I get off, and the guy had the sign. He had my name on it. I came walking up. I'm like, hey, and he just goes, Bulla Woolham. I'm like, what? You prefer Bulla Woolham? He was saying, do you prefer Bill or William? Bulla Woolham. Bulla Woolham. How much? Jesus Christ, this has only been 10 minutes? Fuck. Oh, man, I should have called in sick. You know what I always mean to do when I go to Dublin? Is to take a tour of the Guinness factory. You know? I'm not big on going to fuck on tours. I don't want to hear about, the Guinness family. They fucking, they first made their first. I don't care. Just get to the part where I get my pint. Oh, but here's where we put the hops, and then the hops go in the big hopper over here, and then they stir them up. Old Seamus gets on a bicycle that's got some paddles on it, and he wheels around. I'm going to keep my voice down. People think I'm really disrespecting Irish people right now. This giant fucking Queen Elizabeth it's not even a big room. Like, the ceilings are like, this is like for Shaq or something. But I never end up fucking getting down there. It's kind of stupid, though, right? I mean, I bet I could go online and just see a video. I know what it tastes like. Kind of a degenerate alcoholic, are you? That, there's a bunch of booze I like. I'm not going to go there and see how they make it. Salivating the whole tour, getting the fucking shakes. Oh, man, wouldn't you like to just dive in there?
A 17-year-old fell into a vat of Guinness. He dove in because he was burned from a volcano in Guatemala. He could have jumped in the ocean in Guatemala, but he was Irish, so he took the pain all the way back to London because he didn't want to inconvenience anybody with his own emotions.
I'm going to fucking have fun over here, man. This is going to be a good time. My show's tomorrow night at the 3 Arena. I don't know what that stands for. It sounds like some Illuminati shit to me. Was it the 3 banks that are left in all of Europe? Are they part of the European Union here? Who decided to leave? Was it Brussels? No. Was it Berlin? No. Was it Great Britain? I knew it was Brexit, so I try to guess all the BR ones. I spell Berlin. I preempt the R. Berlin. Just to be interesting. Just to try to keep it fresh globally. Oh, Jesus. Are they going to tell me to keep my voice down? Hang on a sec. I'm going to leave it on for this. Yes. Oh, it's all right. No, I'm good. Everything's good. No, everything's good. Oh, no worries. All right, we'll see you. I thought I was going to get yelled at. That hasn't happened since I was in New Jersey.
Hello, Mr. Burr. Would you like to turn down service?
What? There's a lot of... You never realize how many R's there are in the English language till you come to Ireland.
Because we are feckin' par.
Poor? Par. We are fucking par.